Conceived to establish a unique new position in the Suzuki lineup, the GSX-S1000GX was developed under the product concept the Supreme Sport Crossover. As a model designed to fit comfortably between the GSX-S1000 GT Grand Tour and the V-Strom 1050 Sport Adventure Tour, the GSX-S1000GX features a long front and rear suspension stroke, a comfortable upright riding position with a tall view of the road ahead, a powerful engine, and a variety of advanced electronic control systems, including electronic suspension, as well as smartphone connectivity. The GX combines the functionality and equipment features you are looking for in a crossover machine. The GX is a true crossover model that responds faithfully to the rider under a wide range of road conditions, regardless of skill or experience, and whether enjoying an aggressive sport run or touring long distances in comfort. The GSX-S1000GX design concept is unbridled elegance. The design aims to visually convey both the potential of superbike-level performance and of a capable sport adventure tourer that is ready to go anywhere. Attention to detail that reflects elegance and sophistication blends harmoniously with satisfying crossover performance. The gold finishing for the electronic suspension combines with the full-color TFT LCD instrument display with smartphone connectivity to convey a sense of intelligence. The vertically stacked pair of distinctive hexagonal LED headlights creates a sharp look with unique character. Surface-emitting LED position lights on the sides of the front cowl feature an unswept angle and a narrow slit design that adds to this distinctive front face. The LED rear combination light design complements the stylish lines of the compact tail section. The 19-liter fuel tank features a design that makes it appear compact while securing adequate range to enjoy long-distance touring. The GX is powered by a 999 cube centimeter DOHC inline-4 engine that features superbike-level performance and smooth, consistently powerful output throughout its wide power band. This ensures optimal performance in a variety of riding and traffic conditions, including those experienced in everyday use or when touring, enjoying a sporty run, or riding on the highway. The engine's smooth torque and power curves provide plenty of torque along with control ease at commonly used low to mid-range speeds, especially from 2,000 to 3,000 RPM. They also help deliver powerful acceleration and comfort when touring on the highway, even when carrying a passenger or a full load of gear. Ramps on the clutch's inner hub force it against the clutch plates and increase clamping force under acceleration. This assist function allows the use of softer springs, realizes a light touch to clutch lever operation, and reduces left-hand fatigue in traffic jams or on longer rides. When downshifting, ramps lower the clutch plate pressure to function as a slipper clutch. This helps ensure smooth and reliable downshifts. The lightweight and compact chassis provides the right balance of agility, controllability, and comfort needed to realize a superior crossover riding experience, regardless of road conditions and even when carrying a passenger or full load of gear. Derived from superbike development, the twin spar aluminum frame provides nimble handling, excellent road holding characteristics, and comfort when touring for long distances. In pursuit of the optimal riding position for a crossover machine, the handlebar grips are wider and angled closer to the rider. This allows a rider to control the handlebars with less effort while maintaining an upright posture for a very comfortable riding experience. Engineered to perform optimally and provide sure grip, the Dunlop SportMax Road Sport 2 radial tires are fine-tuned specifically to match the weight and performance characteristics of the GX. They provide excellent grip, stability, and nimble handling while also maximizing ride comfort over long distances. Lightweight, 6-spoke cast aluminum wheels contribute to nimble handling, stability, and sporty performance. To provide the best possible feeling to initial throttle action, we introduce a small amount of play in the accelerator position sensor that adds a sense of weight as the throttle grip is first twisted, and also helps prevent bumps on the road from causing the rider to accelerate unintentionally. The GX is fitted with a handy and practical standard equipment rear carrier made of lightweight aluminum. Solid grab bars on each side provide the passenger with a firm grip and are designed to not interfere when removing the optional side cases. Motorcycles let riders enjoy the feeling of the wind. Even so, the basic design concept for the GX called for eliminating all related sources of discomfort, whether that is direct exposure to wind in any one specific location or wind sweeping in to contact the torso. The upright riding position of the GSX-S1000GX makes it somewhat susceptible to wind. But to provide the fun and comfort on long rides worthy of superior crossover machine, the design was reviewed many times through a process of repeated wind tunnel testing and feedback from test riders. Attention to detail extends to the front cowl, where a new layered design helps prevent head buffeting. Strategically placed holes on the face reduce front lift. The cowl's wider shape also helps guide the flow of air away from the abdomen, so it doesn't cause the discomfort of, say, the rider's jacket blowing in the wind. The windscreen can be adjusted to 3 different heights to satisfy a wide range of rider preferences, all while protecting the rider from wind pressure at high speeds, wind in cold weather, and rain. Knuckle covers are also standard equipment, helping protect the rider's hands from the wind and rain while visually conveying the tough appeal of a sport crossover tourer. As a total package, the wind protection achieved by the GX successfully reduces fatigue when touring for long distances and enables the rider to concentrate on enjoying every moment of the ride. The GX is designed to reduce vibration wherever the rider and passenger make direct contact with the bike. As a result, it provides maximum comfort for a more relaxing and less tiring touring experience. For example, rubber-mounted floating handlebars reduce the amount of vibration transmitted to the rider's hands. In addition, vibration-absorbing rubber on the rider and passenger footrests help reduce the transmission of vibration. To provide both the rider and passenger maximum seating comfort, even on long rides, great care went into creating a flatter seat surface and into selecting the proper stiffness and thickness for the seats. These measures provide the optimum ride comfort to suit the situation and mood, whether enjoying an aggressive sporty run or touring long distances at leisure. The GX is the first Suzuki motorcycle to adopt Suzuki Advanced Electronic Suspension, SAES. This suspension works more intelligently by having STMS Alpha's integrated riding modes manage its basic settings. It provides comfort while allowing any rider to fully leverage the performance potential of the GX. Suzuki Advanced Electronic Suspension, SAES, for the GX is based on a custom-tuned version of Hitachi Astimo's Showa-era series suspension, which employs electronically controlled versions of the SFF-CA inverted telescopic front forks and a BFRC light link type rear monoshock. Showa-era is a highly responsive system that instantly optimizes the amount of damping in response to suspension stroke speed and riding conditions. By further optimizing it for the GX, the suspension provides a highly comfortable and controllable ride, with a wide range of electronic control settings that cover varying road and riding conditions. The suspension was designed to give the GX a long 150mm front fork stroke and 150mm of rear wheel travel, making it capable of absorbing larger bumps when riding over cobblestones and other uneven surfaces. By combining the advantages of a long stroke suspension with those of electronic control, the GX becomes a formidable new crossover that provides a comfortable and controllable riding experience. SAES Electronic controls damping force using suspension stroke speed data from the front and rear stroke sensors, vehicle speed data from the wheel speed sensors, as well as input from the 6-axis inertial measurement unit IMU. If the suspension stroke is slower, the damping level is reduced, and if it is faster, the damping level is increased. The result is a smoother, more stable ride. SAES for the GX is equipped with Suzuki Floating Ride Control, SFRC, an original program that uses input from the IMU and suspension stroke speed data from the front and rear stroke sensors in its application of skyhook theory to absorb bumps, improving maneuverability and comfort. Without SFRC, the motorcycle is unable to absorb all the bumps, so it pitches back and forth. In contrast, SFRC adds the ability to monitor the motion of the motorcycle's sprung weight in relation to an imaginary reference point directly above, as though hanging from a hook in the sky. In turn, the suspension control unit adjusts the damper settings on the fly to keep providing the rider with a smoother, more stable ride, while the wheels and tires absorb the bumps. This improves tracking and comfort in response to changing road surfaces. Though SFRC is always active, it is set to not affect on-road performance when on smooth surfaces. And while its effect becomes stronger when riding over uneven surfaces, it does not attempt to completely level out the ride. This is so it does not inhibit the rider's ability to sense changes in the bike's posture and intuitively use that to control the bike. Suzuki Velocity Dependent Control, SVDC, is an original system that optimizes damping control to match the current speed and thereby achieve both positive handling at low speeds and greater stability at high speeds. Suzuki Deceleration Damping Control, SDDC, controls damping force when braking to achieve ideal pitch motion. Without SDDC, the bike suddenly pitches forward when the brakes are applied. The resulting imbalance interferes with the rider's actions. SDDC optimally controls damping under deceleration to achieve ideal pitch motion for a more stable and comfortable ride. Suzuki Advanced Electronic Suspension, SAES. Suzuki's first electronic suspension achieves a whole new level of suspension performance that makes the GX comfortable and controllable on surfaces ranging from urban asphalt and cobblestones to highways and winding mountain roads. The Suzuki Intelligent Ride System, SIRS, is comprised of a collection of advanced electronic rider assist systems. Each provides settings the rider can choose from to best suit their level of skill and experience, their current mood, and the amount of gear they plan to carry. SIRS provides strong support for the rider in all riding conditions, helping to make the GX more controllable, predictable, comfortable, and less tiring to ride. With each system designed and tested to perform as expected, SIRS helps realize an exciting riding experience that inspires confidence and frees the rider to concentrate on enjoying the journey. SIRS for the GX introduces a number of systems that are new to the GSX-S series. This includes Suzuki Drive Mode Selector Alpha, SDMS Alpha, Suzuki Road Adaptive Stabilization, SRAS, automatic rear suspension modes, the Smart Cruise Control, Motion Track Brake System, and Slope-Dependent Control System. Marking another first among the GSX-S series, Supporting these advanced control systems is a 6-axis inertial measurement unit, IMU, supplied by Bosch. The IMU measures a regular rate and acceleration to constantly monitor pitch, roll, and yaw movement, and supplies data valuable to effectively control SAES, lift limiter, roll torque control, active damping control, SRAS, motion track brake system, and slope-dependent control system. The GX follows Suzuki's flagship Hayabusa model in adopting SDMS Alpha, which features integrated management over multiple advanced electronic control systems. Using SDMS Alpha can be as easy as selecting one of its 3 modes, which in turn determine the settings for the power mode, smart TLR control, and active damping control. This chart shows the default settings for each SDMS Alpha mode when riding on normal road surfaces. A active mode is designed for the more aggressive riding style of a sporty run on good roads. B basic mode is set up to deliver a satisfying balance of settings good for a broad range of riding situations. C comfort mode aims to prioritize comfort and controllability, particularly when riding long distances or carrying a passenger and gear. For all 3 SDMS Alpha modes, lift limiter and roll torque control operate silently in the background, with their settings linked directly to the traction control level settings. When riding on normal road surfaces, Suzuki Floating Ride Control, SFRC, is set to a level that will not interfere with dynamic performance and enables the rider to fully enjoy a sporty run. Riders can customize some of the settings for the 3 integrated SDMS Alpha riding modes to suit their needs or preferences. While the power output settings for each mode are fixed, the rider can opt to select from one of the 7 available setting levels for the Suzuki traction control system or turn it off, and one of the 4 available settings for active damping control. Power mode lets the rider select between 3 modes that deliver different power output characteristics to match the conditions of the riding scene, surface conditions, or preferred riding style. The settings for each mode are fine-tuned to maximize the GX's sport crossover capabilities, to build in the flexibility to adapt well to changing weather, road and riding conditions, and to make the overall riding experience more enjoyable. Power Mode Level 1 provides the sharpest response as the throttle is opened. Tuned to deliver exciting acceleration and fully leverage the engine's power, it is well suited for enjoying aggressive runs on good pavement. Power Mode Level 2 reaches the same level of maximum output as Level 1, but features a more linear curve with softer throttle response. The aim is to deliver a satisfying balance of settings that make a good fit for a broad range of riding styles and road conditions. Power Mode Level 3 aims to prioritize comfort and controllability by offering the softest throttle response and more gentle torque characteristics. This setting is a good choice when riding long distances or when carrying a passenger and gear. Smart TLR, traction lift limiter and roll torque control is comprised by the Suzuki Traction Control System, STCS, along with integrated lift limiter and roll torque control functions that operate in the background. Suzuki Traction Control System, STCS, helps the rider better control the bike under diverse and varying conditions, whether riding alone or with a passenger in gear, and regardless of weather or road conditions. STCS not only reduces stress and fatigue, it also instills greater confidence regardless of the rider's level of experience. In addition to the default SDMS Alpha settings, the rider can choose from one of 7 selectable level settings or opt to turn the system off to match their preferences or the riding conditions of the moment. The higher number the level, the faster the control takes effect and the more proactive the system is in limiting wheel spin. The GX is the first bike in the GSX-S series to adopt lift limiter, which brings added peace of mind to riders by helping prevent the front wheel from lifting off the ground when accelerating. Lift limiter operates silently in the background, with the STCF level setting determining the level of intervention. This ranges from a low setting that prioritizes performance to a high setting that takes effect before the front wheel begins to lift. Roll torque control, a Suzuki first, operates silently in the background, with its setting being determined by the STCS level setting. Based on data received from the IMU and wheel speed sensors, roll torque control calculates the bike's lean angle and speed to predetermine what level of power output and acceleration is optimal for a given corner. It then reduces torque output before the GX exceeds the appropriate power level. Active damping control offers 4 electronically controlled damping settings for the Suzuki Advanced Electronic Suspension SAES: hard, medium, soft, and the customizable user setting. The settings change automatically in accordance with the selected riding mode, with the default being hard for SDMS Alpha's A mode, medium for B mode, and soft for C mode. This electronic control over damping force provides comfort, stability, and convenience in varying riding situations. In addition, the rider can independently adjust the front and rear settings by ±3 increments when customizing the user mode setting. Suzuki Road Adaptive Stabilization, SRAS, is a proprietary Suzuki program that uses input from the IMU and wheel speed sensors to detect uneven road surfaces. On normal road surfaces, the GX uses the suspension settings that emphasize responsiveness. However, when SRAS detects a change in cobblestones or some other uneven surface, it automatically triggers stronger Suzuki Floating Ride Control, SFRC, to help smooth out the ride and adjust the electronic throttle valve settings to deliver softer, more controllable throttle response. The result is a more stable and comfortable ride that helps minimize fatigue. When the GX returns to a smooth road surface, SRAS deactivates, and SFRC returns to a setting that will not interfere with on-road dynamic performance. As a program capable of switching between high and low levels of SFRC's skyhook effect, depending on road surface conditions, thereby taking SFRC efficacy to a higher level, SRAS successfully enables comfortable riding on uneven surfaces as well as aggressive riding on normal surfaces. The rear suspension's electronically controlled spring preload settings make it easy to choose between one of the 4 available modes to suit the rider's immediate needs or preferences. The user-friendly Auto mode features auto leveling, which detects changes in chassis posture when the load changes, and, based on the damper stroke position, responds by automatically compensating to maintain the appropriate posture. In addition, this mode automatically corrects the damping for both front and rear based on the rear suspension stroke and jack preload position. This improves the movement of the sprung mass, reducing pitching motion under load and further enhancing ride comfort. The rider can also select one of 3 dedicated manual modes: single rider plus gear, or tandem. Note that the Auto mode preload setting can be adjusted by ±3 increments, and the 3 manual modes can be adjusted by ±4 increments to match the rider's needs more finely. The front fork spring preload settings can be adjusted manually using a single adjuster on the lower right fork. By leveraging the ECM to control throttle valve action, Suzuki's ride-by-wire electronic throttle system provides a smooth, linear feeling to throttle action. This also demonstrates high controllability when the throttle is open to accelerate out of a corner. The bidirectional quick shift system enables the rider to shift up or down without operating the clutch lever. When activated, the system delivers clean, smooth upshifts with almost uninterrupted acceleration. Downshifts are also quick and smooth, thanks in part to the harmonious interplay of automatic hands-free blipping and engine braking. By reducing the need for clutch operation, quick shift reduces fatigue when touring for long distances, and it also contributes to satisfying performance when enjoying a sporty run. Smart Cruise Control allows the rider to maintain a set speed without operating the throttle, and allows the rider to use the bidirectional quick shift system without the clutch-free gear shifts canceling cruise control. This helps reduce fatigue when touring long distances, particularly when traveling at constant speed on highways. The Motion Track brake system enhances control by supporting ABS activation, even when leaning into corners. By controlling brake pressure while braking through corners, it helps you better trace your intended line. Even if you panic and brake heavily in a corner, the system assists in maintaining stability while you slow down. The GX is the first bike in the GSX-S series to adopt this system. Slope dependent control helps support more stable braking by preventing rear wheel lift when braking on a downhill slope. The ABS unit uses input from the IMU to monitor the bike's posture, and when you apply the brakes, its hydraulic unit controls brake pressure to deliver the optimum setting to match the current slope angle. The Suzuki Easy Start system lets the rider start the motorcycle with one quick press of the starter button, all without pulling in the clutch lever. Suzuki's low RPM assist function monitors engine speed, gear position, throttle position, and clutch switch data when pulling away from a standing start or riding at low speeds. It is programmed to ensure smoother starts and promote greater confidence when riding in stop-and-go traffic or making U-turns. The GX's 6.5-inch full-color TFT LCD multifunction display is designed to provide instant access to a rich variety of necessary information. While day mode is the default setting, the rider can change that to automatic switching between day and night display modes to help maximize visibility at any hour and in any riding situation. The display also features a scratch, dust, and water-resistant surface. It also features an anti-reflective coating that improves visibility in bright light. Riders can connect their smartphones via Bluetooth and wireless LAN. Smartphones can be charged using the dedicated USB outlet on the multi-information display's left side. The multi-information display is designed to support the smartphone connectivity features of the Suzuki MySpin app. Suzuki MySpin is compatible with iOS and Android. Suzuki MySpin features 5 bundled apps: Contacts, Phone, Maps, Music, and Calendar that offer the rider access to an array of useful functions. Contacts displays caller ID and makes it easy to place calls using the rider's contacts list. Phone lets the rider place or receive phone calls using a Bluetooth headset, even while underway. Maps displays current location and features zoom and search functions. Music lets you enjoy listening to your own music through Bluetooth headsets. Calendar lets the rider confirm schedule events and reminders on the TFT LCD screen. Suzuki MySpin makes daily riding and long-distance touring more convenient and more enjoyable. Riders can freely choose from an extensive lineup of genuine accessories that make it fun and practical to customize the GX, personalizing its looks while enhancing touring comfort, utility, and protection. Features include a surface material with a luxurious touch, A first of its type on a Suzuki motorcycle, this fabric dissipates heat, thereby reducing its surface temperature by 14% over the standard equipment seat when exposed to the sun. The seat is constructed from 2 layers of molded urethane foam that differ in level of firmness. This makes the entire seat feel better to the touch and more comfortable to sit on, while still providing firm support for the rider's weight. It is extremely comfortable and helps reduce fatigue on long rides. A low seat is also available in the lineup, with a seat height 15 millimeters lower than the standard seat. A stylish short screen with a smoke tint finish that is 55 millimeters lower than the standard screen. Each side case has a capacity of 26 liters and a maximum allowable load weight of 5 kilograms, and each can hold a full-face helmet. 3 different garnish colors matched to the body colors are also available, creating a sense of integrated styling with the GX. Other accessories include the center stand, which helps make it easy to perform everyday maintenance while offering enhanced stability when parking, as well as a set of grip heaters, color Brembo front calipers, frame sliders, and fuel tank pad. A wide variety of other genuine accessories are also available. The GX is a bike blessed with the intelligence to maximize riding performance in a variety of situations according to the rider's mood, and regardless of their skills, regardless of the load it is carrying, and regardless of road conditions. We invite you to experience firsthand the excitement that unfolds when you ride this all-new crossover machine, the GSX-S1000GX.